Fellas, this is a very serious video, and this is definitely a serious announcement. Do not eat the pink sauce, because this product is something different. This product is, as the kids would say, built different. It's pink, slimy goo, and scientists are still trying to discover what actually is in this product. In fact, the creator of this product actually does not know what is in this fantastic jar of $20 gooness. And by gooey goodness, I don't necessarily mean the good kind. I mean the kind, in my personal opinion, that if you are a little bit irritated with somebody, you could just quite easily get rid of them by giving them a nice old present. Because the consumers of this sauce have been reporting basically that they're not having good experiences. In fact, one person consumed the sauce and they ended up like this.
When I look at myself, I sometimes don't recognize myself.
And yes, honestly lads, I am genuinely quite confused about today's topic, because typically we speak about a lot of serious things on this channel, but today the question is what is the pink sauce? Why is the pink sauce? And just what is going on here? Because this story, my friends, is going absolutely viral. This is one of the most mental and silly stories I've ever seen, but it's just going crazy. A lot of people out there are reporting that their $20 of pink gooey goodness has exploded in the post. Some people are reporting that it's made them feel sick. Some are even reported that it's sent them to hospital. And some are even faking their death.
So I'm not dead. So first and foremost, I want to say sorry if I scared y'all. I mean, that was my intent, but like not like this. Second off, I want to say to Chef P, sorry if this scared you at all or impacted your business in any way. That was never my intent. The opposite, actually. This was meant to be a full social experiment to see how quickly other people could spread misinformation.
Translation, I'm a big stinking bellend that was caught lying on the internet, and instead of holding my hands up and saying, you know what guys, you're right, I am a bellend and I did lie. No. Instead, I'm just going to pretend to be this internet guru that was actually, you know, I'm the smart one here. I was just trying to prove that everyone else on the internet's the bad guy. No, you're just a bellend. But yeah, this story, it's absolutely massive. It's everywhere at the moment. So many people are speaking about the pink sauce. And you may think, Fraser, this is absolutely ridiculous. And whilst I agree with you, there is a lot to go over in this situation. There's a lot from the production standpoint, the shipping standpoint, the actual product itself, and the response to the controversy. And this person right here is just basically being exposed every single minute right now by absolutely everybody. And we are going to go through it all. My friends, this is the pink sauce saga. And yes, this is what I'm doing after gaining a degree. This is incredibly wrong. I don't know why, I just feel like this looks so unbelievably unnatural. Pink just simply shouldn't, pink sauce in particular, just shouldn't connect with chicken tenders or any thing. Pink sauce just simply should not go into the human body. I feel like that's like a common opinion, because this just looks wrong, but this is a thing people on TikTok have been consuming, because over on TikTok, it's a little bit different. People on that application don't really have, well, let's just say brain cells, so they decide to spend $20 on bottled pink sauce. And it's become a big controversy, as I said. The pink sauce is a sauce created and released on the 1st of July after a bunch of prototypes were made by Carly P, using the ingredients of sunflower seed oil, dragon fruit, honey, chili, garlic, and the slightest of hints of influencer exploitation, and boom, you've got yourself the pinkest sauce known to mankind. Put it on your burger, put it on your chicken tenders, put it on your cereal, maybe even put it in your drink. Put it absolutely well, not everywhere. Like, I feel like if you put it on your balls or something, that probably wouldn't be a good idea.
Hey, yo, what the?
I don't know, man. People might just be into some weird stuff. Just pink sauce, it can go on things. I wouldn't recommend it, but apparently it does.
But I think the most mysterious thing is with the pink sauce is that people actually don't know what this product is. Yes, it's $20. Yes, it's pink sauce. But people who have even bought the product have basically claimed that they do not know what this taste is. They do not know what is inside this bottle. It's a mystery. People have said that they've got rotten pink sauce in a post. People have said that their pink sauce has exploded. People have said that their pink sauce is just in general not in good quality and not in good condition. People have been saying that the pink sauce has been different shades of pink dependent on what pink sauce you buy, because yes, it's all one product, but ultimately a lot of people out there are saying that their product is different to somebody else's product, and it's insane because apparently only 700 bottles of pink sauce has actually been sold, yet it's such a monumental TikTok disaster, and it's even led to people making reports and claims that their family members have gone to hospital. My 13-year-old daughter bought a pink sauce bottle online without knowledge and is in hospital. I can't even think straight. Firstly, what the fuck is going on with this generation? These people are stealing. These little 13-year-olds are stealing credit cards, and the first thing they do is buy pink sauce for $20. What's happened to this generation, man? With my generation, if you stole your parents' credit card, you wouldn't go buy pink sauce. No. You go and resort to some form of child online gambling. You go buy FIFA Ultimate Team points. You wouldn't just go and buy pink sauce. You'd actually commit an even worse crime. So get a grip, everybody. But yes, basically, this person says, I noticed the charge on my credit card that I have no idea how it got there. I immediately disputed it and got my card cancelled. I didn't realize what the charge was until I took my daughter to the hospital when she told the doctor about the pink sauce. The doctor explained to me what it was, which was some condiment put on food, not approved by the FDA, and how he had talked to his 15-year-old out of buying this. Now, I don't really know if this thing is true, but there are so many stories out there right now on the internet of people being made sick from this product, people going to hospital because of this product. Now, the hospital one, for me, it's a bit of a push. People are heavily reporting that, but the sick thing, I can actually buy into based on what we're going to go through today. So yeah, I don't think that there is smoke without fire in this situation, and as crazy as the whole thing is, I definitely think some people have had very bad experiences with the pink sauce.
Just based on how it's shipped alone. As I said previously, we're going to go through the whole process of this thing, the production, the shipping, and then the aftermath and responses. But I firstly want to take a look at how these wonderful little pink $20 bottles are actually shipped. But before we do that, I do just have to put in the request of, could you please subscribe to the YouTube channel? If you don't subscribe to this YouTube channel, I will be forced to consume pink sauce. That is the threat I am going to put there. If we don't hit 1 million subscribers by the end of the year, I will consume the nuclear fucking waste that is whatever this is. And I don't want to do that, so please just help me out and click subscribe. Cheers. But yes, without further ado, my friends, let's get in to the shipping of the pink sauce. Now, usually when an influencer sells merchandise, it typically comes in cheaper packaging, and that's not usually the influencer's fault. It's typically the branding and merchant company that they work with to sell and produce their merchandise. But in this situation, I think it's a little bit different, because for one, this is, I guess, self-claimed to be made and produced by Chef P herself, but also, I think when you're selling a product for $20, like, especially a little bottle of pink sauce, you should probably expect, like, at least, like, some safe packaging here. Not a little bit of fucking paper shoved in with some minor amounts of bubble wrap. Even then, I can't actually see any forms of bubble wrap in this. With sauce and food related products, I feel like there should be some, one, refrigeration, and two, just in general, better packaging than paper bags which are going to be thrown around and stuffed through letterboxes, because obviously that's going to lead to some delivery issues, which it has. There was a comment on this TikTok of somebody claiming that they once worked in the mail industry, stating that in the summer a mail van can get to around 37 degrees, which is 100 Fahrenheit, if you're American and use the incorrect measurements, because if you do use Fahrenheit, please, for the love of God, just learn Celsius like the rest of the world. Stop thinking you're special because you use Fahrenheit. You're not. Celsius is the move. But yes, I really don't think it's the best thing to do to send off fucking nuclear waste in paper packaging if it's going to go into a mail van which is 37 degrees. And also, Carly, there is this not wonderful thing. In fact, no, it's a bad thing, guys. There's this thing called Climate change. Basically, the icebergs, they are melting away very, very quickly, faster than I am in this temperature right now. It's causing things to be a little bit bad. Temperatures are, you know, they're pretty high at the moment. It's not good. So, especially when the actual outdoors temperature is 38 degrees, I can only imagine it's going to be even hotter in a mail van. So, for the pink sauce to be delivered in that heat, amplified in paper packaging, it's obviously going to end up being a little bit spoiled, which it has. As I've said, there have been plenty of stories of products coming in damaged, products coming in that make people ill, allegedly. Mainly, in my opinion, because that, yes, they are being delivered in high temperatures without any forms of refrigeration. Now, this doesn't really seem to be like the world's biggest issue, of course, but for some reason this thing has just absolutely exploded, and that's mainly because the creator of the pink sauce simply cannot admit that they just have done something wrong in this situation, despite even when they are producing the food, the pink sauce, they are unwilling to wear any, I guess, sanitary equipment to stop, I guess, any cross-contamination of when they're actually making the sauce.
So we are inside of our facility, and this is where we make the pink sauce. So I never posted a video here, but we working.
Now, not only is that somebody's fucking garage, it's like, maybe it is a factory, but that looks like Dave's back garage, which somebody's hired out to make some fucking nuclear pink sauce. To me, I'm not seeing a factory here. I'm seeing some bloke's garage, which has been rented out because he needed to pay his rent. That's perfectly fine, but that's not pretending that that's a healthy, clean factory, because even when you zoom at the walls, doesn't really look like the cleanest of places. But as I was saying, in terms of cross-contamination of products, this person on the TikTok is clearly wearing a bonnet and not a hairnet. And I don't want to sound like this food production expert here, but I know for a fact that when you're in a factory shipping and producing foods, you shouldn't just be wearing like a little minimal piece of headwear. You should probably be wearing like the correct equipment. And a hairnet is obviously that correct equipment. Because when a 12-year-old mentally ill child receives their pink sauce, they don't want to be squirting it all over their Yorkshire puddings and then suddenly, oh, what's that? I've got some pink sauce and a lovely topping of somebody's hair. I don't think that was meant to be smoother. I don't think that's necessarily a good thing. And to be honest with you, this whole story does seem quite fucking ridiculous. Like, I feel so dumb speaking about pink sauce, but this is probably the biggest story on the internet right now. And that is mainly because of the creator's response to everything, and we will go through that and the absolutely nuclear takes that they make, which is quite ironic because they've also fucking produced nuclear waste and sold it for $20. But yeah, we'll get into that, but I still want to continue with the actual production and delivery of the pink sauce, because as I've said, with the paper bags, it's probably going to end up in some pretty bad deliveries and the pink sauce exploding, and yes, that pretty much happened.
Yeah, it's open. Wow. So mine didn't, I mean, oh yeah, shit. Yeah, y'all. It got something gassy in there. You
know, the worst part about this is that's not pink. Carly, that's not fucking pink, mate. That looks like my Peronaise. Is there fucking Peronaise in this? Because you're going to get another lawsuit. I mean, I have to say allegedly. She hasn't had an actual lawsuit yet, but there's been plenty of rumours of them. And I can understand, because I'm buying pink sauce for $20, and not only is it clearly fucking exploded, but that's not pink. That is the colour of mouldy Peronaise. So what is going on here? Is it pink, or is it just fucking mayo? It gets even worse when you see somebody else's experience of where the bottle has seemingly expanded because of the bacteria in the bottle. Now, I don't know if this is 100% true, but whenever I put my Peronaise in my fridge, this doesn't usually expand. It usually stays the same size, but somebody actually had a different experience to that, and somebody with some better knowledge than me stitched this, and I'm just going to play both of these TikToks.
For y'all. We got the pink sauce. It's cold too. It's cold.
Okay, y'all starting to scare me now. Do you see how bloated that bottle is? Why is it bloated? That comes from a buildup of bacteria that has created a gas due to lack of refrigeration. There are ingredients in this sauce that should be held at a certain temperature. It should be kept cold. And due to lack of refrigeration, bacteria has built up in the package, causing the plastic to expand. Do not eat that sauce. Read up on botulism right now. And Chef Pie, Carly, suspend all orders immediately.
So yes, the bottle had expanded. That isn't really a good look on the product, and I am genuinely worried that some people are actually consuming this shit, because my god, we are going to enter a world of where people are actually like getting infected by pink sauce. And the thing is I'd only really ever experienced a bottle expanding once. I remember at university, my friend had a bottle of milk just remaining in their part of the fridge, and every day I would come back and the milk would just get fucking bigger and bigger and bigger, and I used to always think, why is this happening? And it's like, oh yeah, because the bacteria in the milk that isn't being opened is causing it to expand because it's trying to basically get out, because there is living bacteria inside that, and it's infected the bottle so much that it now wants to fucking expand and spread the infection. So the pig sauce seems to be wanting to spread its own infection, and my god, that is worrying, and only goes back to what I was speaking about earlier.
The world is getting hot. It's getting really hot. It was 40 degrees the other day, and as I said earlier, that's only going to make mail vans even more hot. So I think if you're selling a product for $20, you can quite easily make it so those shipped products would be refrigerated. I actually don't think it would cost much money at all, considering how much she is charging people for these products. Personally, I actually don't think this product is probably that bad, but considering it's being shipped in fucking paper bags, it's going to go wrong and it's going to go off, because that's what happens to milk related products, and it's going to create bacteria and make people ill. The product itself might actually not be that bad. Yes, it looks incredibly wrong to put it on chicken tenders, but ultimately that probably isn't going to kill you. What is going to make you ill is having milk be in 40 degrees weather. That's not a good thing.
But with the pink sauce, yes, destroyed products, infected products, now what? Well, even the fucking labels are messed up.
Yo, I'm weak as it really does say 444 servings per container. Bitch, what?
Now, obviously, this is just a clear and utter mistake, and it does show how unserious this product is. But and at the same time, with these like situations when a person is selling merchandise for the first time, I usually sit there and think, you know what? I'm gonna give some leeway. I'm just gonna sit back and say, yes, it was a bad thing, but ultimately it was just an innocent mistake, and I'm sure they're gonna rectify that. But no, as I said earlier, the creator of this product basically just called everyone bullies and just flat out denied that they're going to tell anybody what's actually in this product. And as I said, we will go into that. But also, this thing has 90 calories per teaspoon per 15 grams. I mean, what? As somebody that's lost a lot of weight via calorie tracking, I just have to ask the very fair and honest question of what actually is in this product? Is it just fucking radioactive sugar canes?
Oh my god. Look at this! It don't even say pink sauce on this bitch. Oh my, it's gone. There's nothing else in here. Like, it's gone.
But yeah, that is a brief timeline of pretty much everything to do with this product. Now, there is honestly a lot of things I could go through here in terms of people's experiences with this, but as I'm showing on screen right now, it's basically the same thing. People are reporting to be sick after consuming the product. People are saying that they've just had a negative experience. The bottles have come damaged. The labels are incorrect. Just in general, the product is an absolute mess, and I'm not going to show anything else based on people's experiences here, because at this point, I think you get the gist. I think you've already seen a lot of other videos about this, and I did just want to get up to this point of the timeline so we can go over the response. And yeah, as you imagined, and as I've hinted at throughout this entire video, the response is basically the response is fucking dog shit. It's bad, guys. And look, I'm trying to be nice because this situation is so silly. But it just gets made not silly because it's clear that this person is unwilling to listen and learn, and that makes me worried that more people are going to get infected by this pink sauce. And it starts off when the questions of the FDA come into things.
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that. Did I?
Now, as I keep saying, yeah, you know, this thing isn't that deep, but at the same time, it is a little bit worrying that somebody who is selling food-based products does not know that the FDA, with the F that stands for food, deal with food-related products. And it's also way more worrying when you find out and discover that this person, Carly, has been a chef for 4 fucking years, and they didn't know that the FDA deals with not just medical related products, but also, shock horror, the FDA, food, DA, deals with food related products. I'm actually worried that somebody is seriously ill now because of this pink sauce. And the worst part is after this, she's like, make it make sense. And I'm like, yeah, Chief, please make it make sense, because what you're saying makes no sense. You were a chef for 4 years and don't know what the FDA is? What?
Make it make sense in the stuff that y'all saying. Like, really, like, I'm gonna talk to y'all like I'm y'all mama, because I got 2 kids.
Well, let's just hope you haven't given those kids the pink sauce, because I'm worried at this point they're going to end up being the fucking pink versions of Venom and Carnage. Because honestly, I'm starting to get confused to what this product actually is. Because when you go and look at some interviews that this person has done about the pink sauce controversy, even they say that they genuinely can't describe what the sauce tastes of, and not in like a good way of like, oh, it's so wonderful that I can't describe it. No. They just don't fucking know what the flavour is. They actually can't put it into words, and I'm getting concerned. Is there actually a symbiotic alien in this pink sauce that has told this person that they need to go and infect the world with pink sauce? Because by next week, I'm genuinely concerned that we're going to be living in the Venomverse. I actually think this is the starting to a Spider-Man villain origin story. And my god, we need Spider-Man, guys. Tom Holland, put the fucking mask on. We need you. And it gets even more concerning saying that she will not be bullied into explaining the process of her pink sauce creation. And it's like, I understand you've probably received some horrible messages. I'm not going to deny that. Like, I am actually trying to be nice here because the situation is utterly ridiculous. But at the same time, mostly people aren't bullying you. They're more just worried that they're children, because yes, children are brain dead. They follow trends on TikTok and they're going to see pink sauce. Oh, that looks really popular. I'm going to nick mummy and daddy's credit card to buy me some pink sauce and put it on my chicken dippers. And it's like, that's great. But now I'm concerned that that kid is going to die. Well, maybe not die, but based on all the reports, I'm worried that they're going to get sick. But after this, the response just gets even more mental, because she does a whole 50-minute live stream response titled, "Let's clear some things up, the pink sauce." And again, it's a bad response, but at the same time, you can see that this person clearly is struggling. So I am going to have some levels of empathy here, but also at the same time, it's even more mental that, fuck me, it's pink sauce. You could have just said, you know what, lads, I'm sorry. It was a bit shit, it is overpriced, and I can see why people are calling it a scam, and I can see why I'm constantly being exposed by everyone. But no, they just basically go on the defense and be like, my mental health. And that's basically it.
And I want to give y'all answers. However, y'all have to understand, just like y'all didn't expect the pink sauce to blow up overnight, I didn't expect the pink sauce to blow up overnight either. I'm a private chef. My name is Chef P, for the people that don't know me. I've been a private chef for 4 years.
Honestly, I don't think this person's a bad person whatsoever. And I'm not going to accept people coming into my comment section being like, oh, no, they're horrible, they've scammed everybody. And it's like, yes, I'm sure that they've handled this situation terribly. I am sure they have. But honestly, they are just a human being. Like, I am going to come to some form of defense here. And it's clear, as they've said, this thing got really popular overnight. They didn't expect it to blow up this big. And I think naturally, when somebody isn't used to that level of attention, it can go either two ways. It can be like, yes, they're going to respond positively, or they're going to respond absolutely negatively. And it does seem in this situation it has gone that way. So yes, I do understand what they're saying here, but at the same time, just because of that, you can't just run away from the responsibilities and the consequences of your own actions. You do need to accept that you have made a product, sold it for $20, considering I can buy a much nicer product for $2. That's pretty insane. But you've also made a bad product for $20, and people are reporting to be sick after spending $20. So people have the right to be mad, but at the same time, I'm not going to pretend this person isn't a human being. But also, it is worrying that this person does not understand what the FDA does, considering that they're a chef. Now, I do understand that the FDA actually do not approve every piece of food in America, but at the same time, the FDA do deal with food production facilities, and the FDA obviously deal with food. So yes, it is concerning that this person who is a 4-year chef doesn't know what the FDA does, but also the FDA do not approve every product in existence, so I'm not going to hound on the pink sauce for not being FDA approved, because honestly, with the amount of fucking insane foods there are in America, none of that shit should be FDA approved, because all of it is genuinely garbage. Like, American food is awful. It's just chemicals, and I would rather do something terrible. I don't know what. I'm trying to say something politically correct here. I would rather consume my own balls. That wasn't politically correct. After this, Kylie starts to bring up something that I mentioned earlier with the products being prototypes, and that's why a lot of people, I guess, see them to be bad. But honestly, I don't see this as a valid excuse, but I am just going to play the clip for context.
You guys are judging a prototype. Let's start there. You guys are judging a prototype. A prototype is when a product is not an official product. The pink sauce has only been an official product since the 1st of July.
I can't really accept this, because while a prototype of a product obviously isn't going to be a finalized version of a product, that typically doesn't mean that shipping is going to be dog shit. That doesn't mean that bottles are going to expand because of bacteria. That doesn't mean that a product is going to not actually be pink, it's going to be orange. Usually what a prototype to a product means is that people are still kind of trying to establish what the final product is going to be. It may taste a little different. It may, the product may have a little bit less in, it may have a little bit more in, but usually that doesn't mean that a product is going to be actually dangerous. Prototype isn't a justification for selling something that could make people sick and making a delivery service which is absolutely awful. Prototype is just there so you can kind of hamper out the nitty-gritty details of what your final product is going to be. But actually, Kylie does bring up the issues of shipments being damaged and also how labels included wrong information, and again, the response isn't exactly too great.
The bottles were not spoiled. Let's clear that up. The bottles weren't spoiled. We reached out to our clients, not our clients, our customers, and we let them know. We knew that the shipment got damaged.
I love that she's like, no guys, the products weren't spoiled, but also, we reached out to our clients because we knew the products were spoiled. Do you hear yourself? Look, I understand it's stressful, but that doesn't make any sense.
We let them know. We sent an email blast. Hey, please let us know if you received a package that was damaged, and we will replace it or refund you your money.
That's absolutely wonderful that you're refunding people, and it's genuinely a good thing what you're doing there. But at the same time, why, again, this is why I'm so, frustrated and confused, because this situation's stupid, people. It's fucking pink sauce. This shouldn't be the big talking point on the internet right now. It's like, you say a good thing, you're refunding people, you're giving them a new product that's better, and that's wonderful. Because yes, a first line of a product can be bad and you can make mistakes, but at the same time you're making lies whilst also telling the truth. You're saying it's not spoiled, but also the products were damaged and we reached out to people, and also the labels were wrong. So it's like, well, they clearly fucking were spoiled. So what's the truth here? I'm losing my mind because this is so utterly stupid. But even after all this, despite very valid claims from everybody, and despite I can understand why they're frustrated, they basically just bring up more claims of what, in my opinion, is them saying that people are bullying them, and they bring up their anxiety.
So, y'all really just gotta give me a break. Y'all gotta stop this negativity. Like, I literally suffer from anxiety. So I have to separate from this stuff. I cannot allow y'all to bury me mentally. I'm not gonna allow y'all to do that.
I can completely get what she is saying here. Like, yeah, it's a bad situation and she's handled it badly. But I'm not going to be an idiot. I know that this is going to make this person feel incredibly anxious. They are the biggest talking point on the internet right now. So fellas, let's not pretend that this person's anxiety isn't valid, because it is valid. But at the same time, again, mental health isn't just an excuse as like a get out free card of your stupid silly actions. It's not that. I'm sorry, it's not. You have sold food related products that could make people ill, especially children, So please, I can understand your mental health is valid, but at the same time, it's not a get out of jail free card. And I know you're not going to jail, but who knows? Maybe the food is actually that bad that maybe you have actually murdered. No, you haven't, but you know what I'm saying here. It's just not a get out of jail free card. Refusing to say what's in the product, getting mad at people for having bad experiences, calling people criticizing you bullies, and using anxiety as an outright deflection. Can you not see why the internet is piling on you right now? Because it is so silly. You could have just been like, yes, I'm sorry guys, we're going to get you your free refund and we're going to get you new, better products, and that would have just been that. But no, it's just turned into this silly thing. And yes, it is a bit of a dogpile at this moment, and that is something that I don't want to cause here. I'm trying to come at this from a nuanced perspective of being like, yes, this is silly, yes, this person is in the wrong, but also this person clearly does have mental health issues, and we need to take that into context, even though it's not an excuse for everything. That's what I'm trying to do here, people. Let's not go overboard. Let's keep this fair. Let's keep this real.
And we will be also sending a follow-up email to the people that actually purchase and support the pink sauce, because we care about y'all and we care about y'all concerns, So I just need y'all to understand that this is a small business. Although it went viral overnight, this is still considered a small business. I'm not a millionaire.
I mean, I get what you're saying here, and I get that this product has become massive without you even realizing it would, but at the same time, you're selling these products for $20 a bottle. Like, you can afford decent shipping, refrigerated shipping. You can afford that. Don't lie to us, Chief. The ingredients somewhat is on the bottle. Now, maybe there is a little venom symbiote here and there which we don't know about, and maybe there is some bit of fucking Peronase in it which we don't know about. That's just my opinion, a theory, not an actual fact at the moment. But yes, you can afford to get actual decent shipping to make it so your products don't explode like a nuclear bomb.
I can't even respond to that. I'm just going to let that one fly right on over. I'm going to let that one fly.
Now what I see here is milk that's gone off in hot temperatures. That's basically how these things work, You leave the milk out, it goes bad. That's a pretty natural process, but obviously it comes down to the whole packaging process that I mentioned earlier, and this whole thing is so ridiculous because it could just be avoided with Kylie saying, yes guys, sorry I'm in the wrong, I'll refund you, get you better products, and I'll pay for refrigeration. But obviously she doesn't do that.
But even after this, it just gets continuously weirder and worse and makes me think, think, oh my god, what actually is in this product? Because as a response to the people being like, oh, my product was basically bad because it was in an overly heated delivery van without refrigeration for a day, she said, actually no, we put the pink sauce in sun for a very long time and the sauce didn't change whatsoever. And it's like, well, that's not actually a good thing. That's actually quite a worrying thing.
We did different efforts in testing the durability of the pink sauce because everything was, expedited. We left the pink sauce out for weeks. We put the pink sauce outside in the hot sun for days.
That's like not a good thing, right? That like a product containing milk should go off in the sun. Like, if a product containing milk isn't going wrong in the sun, that's not a fucking good thing, and makes me think that there is a product in this product that I need to know about that's causing these products to not go bad in the sun. Because I'm not complaining that these things are going bad in the sun. I'm saying that they shouldn't be in these conditions in the first place. The fact it goes bad in the sun does show that, yes, there probably actually is a pretty decent product here. Maybe, kind of, at least a product that doesn't make you ill, but because it's in bad environments, heated environments, it's going to go bad and going to cause people to get ill. My issue isn't the fact that milk randomly goes fucking off in the heat. My issue is that it's being placed in the heat. But the fact you're now saying that, oh no, it actually doesn't get tampered at all in the heat, makes me think that, oh my god, is there actually nuclear waste in this product? Now, throughout the rest of this response, the FDA are once again mentioned. Basically, she's saying that the stuff is actually produced in an FDA-approved facility, which is a pretty funny way of saying somebody's back garage, but also, it's very funny that she is saying this considering that a few days ago she didn't actually know what the FDA does. The response is obviously extremely weak, and it's only made people more and more angry, which I can understand, because yes, I appreciate the fact that she does have mental health issues, but at the same time, there's no deflection from the fact that you've sold some janky products. People are wondering whether this person can be sued or not, and maybe I could see somebody possibly suing for damages if somebody genuinely does get ill because of the product. It is difficult telling what stories on the internet are fake and which stories aren't. As I showed earlier, there are some mugs out there pretending to go to hospital and pretending to even die. That's absolutely pathetic if you're doing that. Get a life if you're doing that. You are worse than the person selling the pink sauce if you are lying about you going to hospital and dying. That's so unbelievably embarrassing. And whilst I do believe this is a mistake from this person and she hasn't handled it well, you are actually making them look so much worse by doing that if you lie about these things. So please don't lie about it. Be honest. Now, there is no smoke without fire, and I don't doubt people have got ill because of this product, just based on how it looks alone and based on the inflating bottles in fridges. But please don't lie about this person. It doesn't help, and they are still a human being, and we do still need to respect that. But yes, this person is being exposed everywhere at this moment. It is an insane situation because ultimately it's about $20 pink sauce. But yes, that is the pink sauce saga.
Basically, in short, gay Pride Month Venom took a shit into a bottle, gave it to a human being, told them to distribute it for $20, and boom, what do we have? We've got the Venomverse. And in the overall aftermath of this situation, yes, plenty of people out there are calling this thing a scam. Yeah, maybe $20 for pink sauce is a scam, but honestly, if you're buying food on TikTok, you're probably just scamming yourself at this point. If you're spending $20 on pink sauce, I mean, you deserve to go bankrupt. I mean, maybe not, but you just... It's questionable. It is questionable. But also the story doesn't even end there, because apparently the FDA are now actually investigating Chef P. Ironically enough, I guess she'll finally work out what the FDA do, because the FDA got a lot of complaints about the pink sauce, which is not surprising at all. Basically, it was absolutely everywhere on TikTok, so yeah, no shock there. Will the FDA actually take action? Maybe. There have been so many stories, obviously, about the pink sauce. We've gone through loads today, but yeah, I'm not too sure if they will, because it's America at the end of the day, and you can basically just consume nuclear waste there if you slap a label on it and a price tag. That's how it works over there, in my opinion. So will there be action taking place? I'm not sure, but that is the end of the saga.
I'm going to end this video by saying, yes, maybe right now don't eat the pink sauce. Now, maybe in a few months, it might actually be a decent product. I don't know. If I can get my hands on it, maybe I'll buy some. If you are Carly watching this video right now, please don't take this as an outright attack. I've tried to be as fair as I can in this video. I think the whole thing is very silly, and that's mainly because of how you've handled this situation. But also, please do not dogpile this person, because that's not a good way to go about this. Have your criticisms, have your feedback, but let's not be toxic, people. But that is the ending of this video. Thank you very much for coming along. I do not understand how I've made a long video about, again, pink sauce, but we've done it, people. Please subscribe if you're an amazing human being that just wants to get more content from me, because that would be awesome. Thank you very much. Also, like the video. My God, the likes need to go up. 20,000 likes, and I will make my own pink sauce and not sell it to anybody, because I don't want to kill somebody. But yes, thanks for coming along. I know 69 on Twitter, I know on Instagram, I know Live's the second channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out. Have a lovely day. Bye-bye.